What's up, YouTube? Got with the bad eye here, and this is my review on Wonder Woman. So I'm smiling still from I messed up the last review because I said something kind of stupid, and I'm still laughing about it. But anyway, Wonder Woman. I saw this movie on Saturday. I went to go see it at 3 o'clock. The times were all sold out. I was like, shit. No, not the times. The tickets were sold out. I'm like, shit. And like, I gotta wait now. I don't want to wait the hour and 15 minutes. But I'm like, all right, crap. My phone's almost dead. I'm just gonna go to Barnes and Noble, buy a book, read it. Ended up buying 2 books. So I bought the books, read them in line, and I was like one of the first few people in line. So I was like, yeah. I didn't have to wait too long. Okay. So it's straight into what I like about the movie. The theater was packed, though. God damn was that theater packed. Every fucking seat filled out. Like, I had to go run to the bathroom first, and I'm just happy that the people next to me were very friendly. They were just like, hey, hold my seat, please. Just please hold my seat so I can go to the bathroom. Like, oh, yeah, no problem. And I go to the bathroom, then later I hold their seats, and just so you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Characters. Read immediately what I like. The characters. Gal Gadot did amazing as Wonder Woman. I have to say that. And Chris Pine, he did amazing as Steve. But let's go back to Gal as Wonder Woman. Wow, just altogether, she did great. Awesome. She was yeah, she was awesome. I'll just say that. But she was kind when she had to be, like supporting Steve's team, supporting Steve, or supporting civilians, and supporting her other Amazonians. That was great. It felt genuine. It did not feel like she was like trying to be sympathetic, or the actress was like, it felt forced onto there. That I genuinely felt it, that she was caring, like she wanted to do this. She is like how people described her. That was good. Scenes where she was strong, or when she took charge of the group, also good too. Also good, because she had to be that strong. I'm repeating myself again. She had to take charge when she had to. Just like, all right, okay, you're not gonna do it, I will. And she gets up there. I'll be the one who does something. And like, they're worried about her, and I'm saying, like, because it's not that when the scenes where they're not trying to like downplay or say like, no, you can't do it, because nothing to do with she's a woman, but just like how it is for them. They don't have what she has, and they're trying to explain it to her. Steve has to explain to her how things are, and I thought that was also done good. I'll get more into that later. And she doesn't understand it, and there's a few scenes where she goes in and does it herself anyways, and a couple of areas where where it got her in trouble. Other areas where it helped out, like it was like the encouragement they all needed. Like, all right, okay, she's doing it. Like, what do you do? Like, hey, follow her, let's do it, yeah. Like, the scene with the trench is amazing. I'm not going to go too into that, guys. I'm trying to make this as spoiler-free as I can. All right. Okay. Chris Pine, he was hilarious as Steve. A lot of the scenes, like the scene with the Jeep and the German accent, not the Jeep, the car. It was bad. It was a bad accent, but it was still a funny scene nonetheless, how he's treating the guy like shit. That was hilarious. And with the pipe, just like, man. That was funny. Or the scene where he was explaining to Diana, like, about how things are. Just the way he does it, too. Like, he just doesn't really know how to explain it to her. He's just confused. And I understand that. Just how do you explain these things? It's not easy, especially to Diana. Like, she's not from there. She thinks she has this understanding of what war is, but not that she doesn't. But I'd say that it's like she doesn't get the full grip of it until she sees it and how it is for them compared to how it is for her. It's very interesting how she has her view of what she's supposed to do. What she's supposed to do and what they're supposed to do. It's very two separate things done amazingly. Jeez. Going on with these two, the love was done great. The romance was done great. I mean, the first guy she sees is Chris Pine, so I know a lot of ladies are like, oh yeah, lucky woman. Fuck, it sounded wrong. Yeah, oh boy, man, he gets to a woman, he gets to this Amazonian island, and the first woman he sees is Gal Gadot. Oh man, Gal Gadot is gorgeous. Very, very gorgeous. I'm gonna stop there before I get bombarded with feminists. Yes, but the love interest, it was great. It didn't feel too forced. I mean, any movie that does this kind of thing where the characters fall in love that soon, of course it's going to feel forced. But here, I like how it's done. It's done well, how she's willing to help him out and put herself in the way to protect him, and how he's willing to do it for her. Also, like the action scenes with them, how they're fighting together. It's not just her fighting alone. Well, there are scenes where she is. There's the scenes where they're fighting together. Like I said, they're fighting together. They're genuinely, like, they're out there. Like he's on her side, she's on his side. Like while she's beating up the guys, he's on his side, on their side shooting them. Or on the island thing, how immediately he's like, all right, hey, let's do this, and picks up a rifle, helps her out, helps out her people. And that was done great. Well, one scene in particular, I don't want to get too much into details. It's a very peaceful scene where they're dancing. It's how the describing peace, how he does it to her, how like he describes peace to her, and how she sees things differently from everything, how everything was going crazy. I'm just gonna say it is very well done. Looking like what the actors did, how they looked at each other. Gal Gadot looks gorgeous in this scene, man. I don't know if she was wearing makeup or something, but wow, man. I just saw her face and like, oh boy, I do not want to look away from those eyes. Those are some amazing eyes, gal. Gosh, I gotta stop there. Just the way they're looking at each other, it's like, geez, I feel these two are actually in love. That was done great. Action, great action, easy to follow, not too much shaking cam. Few scenes shaky cam here and there, but not too. But it's ignorable. I think it's just because I have bad eyes. And anyway, what else? The villains. So not too much liking on the villains. I mean, they were good. I liked them. Don't get me wrong, but I feel they could have been done just a little bit better. But I still like them. I still like the villains regardless. Like, I just want to call it freaking. God, what's his name? Shoot, I got it right here. Yeah, Danny Hudson as Ganondorf. He was good, especially with these what's some of the scenes where he has to, or some of the scenes where he's just in the rooms and he feels intimidating. Like you see this guy, this large figure, and Dr. Maru. Well, I should have remembered the names. Elena Anya as her Poison, Dr. Poison. God damn it, I forget. She was good. I like how they build them up like to these villains, just with her inventions and how they're building up each other. You feel like they're trying to like push some romance between them or some type of like connection kind of thing. Like it's not you don't see too much of it, which is good. I'm glad, but they were good. I'm not gonna go too further into this. I don't want to, like I said, guys, no spoilers. I don't want to spoil what happens with these two because it's real. I like it. All right. What else? Sorry, guys, I got my little sheet over here. I'm still new at this. Costumes. Great costumes. Excellent. I like the German uniforms on the soldiers. Just the uniform looked hot on. The uniform oh god, that costume looked great on Gal Gadot, the Wonder Woman costume. My god, man, hello. And I sound like a fucking pervert. I'm horrible. Yeah, it was hot, but just like every guy's like, oh yeah, they check that out. The next thing you know, like she's kicking everybody's ass. She's like, okay then, never mind. I'm not gonna go near that. Not gonna go near that. It's like, okay, just be careful. You know she's hot, but she'll kick your ass. All right, next dislikes. Oh god. This is just a small little nitpick here with this one dislike. There's more dislikes, but just this one in particular. I wish there was more German in scenes with the villains, because they're German soldiers. So I think shouldn't they speak more German? I understand it's a movie that general audiences can go and join. Like if you want a movie that like where the German characters will speak German, like you can go watch Inglourious Bastards or a foreign movie. Excuse me, but. I see that. I just think that, come on, like, just have some German, like, subtitles. Anybody can easily read subtitles. For those who can't, I'm sorry, but that sucks for you. But see that, I just wanted to see that more there to give me like a little bit more of a realism thing. Also, I feel like how you say Steve in scenes where how he was as a spy. Yeah, that's one spoiler. Sorry. I see that thing, like, he would give his job more intention. Like, it would be kind of weird, just like, okay, the villains surprisingly speak English, like perfect English, and he's not even. He's like, okay, I can easily understand them. If they were speaking German, he understood. He had be able to speak German more himself. He could. That makes sense. But I just wanted to see that too. What is another thing? This one's also a small little thing. This is just more of a cinema sense kind of thing where Diana has like the sword and shield like in her trench coat and everything. Like no one's gonna bat an eye at this. Like people are looking at her. I'm just like no one's gonna call the cops. I mean, it seems like a thing that should be taken care of. But I guess because like there's soldiers around, so I don't know. That's a small little thing you can easily just ignore. That's also just. It's just a scene with a chief where he mentions like the time of war that he went through, or not that he went through, where his people went through with the white man, Steve's people, how he puts it, and he tells it to Diana, and it's never mentioned again. Like Diana doesn't like think about it, and how that I feel that would go later in the movie with like a conflict area. I feel that could work better. That could add to it, but it's never mentioned again. And I'm like, oh, why? Why did you not? Why not? You could have worked more with that. Another thing. God, what is it? I guess I'm a little confused about Diana's aging. How she doesn't age off the island. I guess that's only on there. That was explained in the movie. I guess I might have missed it, but it wasn't. I don't remember, but that thing again. Just a small little nitpick. Another thing, like a lot of these are just small little nitpicks that can easily just be thrown out the window. Just forget all these little things because the movie's still great. Last thing would be the island. There's a scene, just great actions. I thought, wouldn't they have better weaponry and armor? I'm just thinking that it's like if supposedly this island is created by gods, like Zeus himself, where is wouldn't they have better armor, better weaponry in case something happens? But aside from that, that's it. I can really just say overall the movie was great. I would gladly go see it again, and honestly, yeah, I'm excited for the future movies coming in, especially with Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. She did great, and I hope everybody else does great in their roles. Overall, this movie was awesome. That's all I'm going to say. There's not too much negativity I can say about this. It was great. It was the movie that DC needed, especially after the piece of shit that was Batman v Superman. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you for watching this review. If I had some spoilers in there, I'm sorry. I tried to do the best I can to make this spoiler free. So anyways, peace out. This has been Guy with a Bad Eye. Good night.